Guys, welcome to another one of our reviews. I'm the Worm, this is the Proton. Today we're going to be doing another juice review of which we did receive free of charge. It will not affect our review in any way, shape or form. No.
Right, what we're doing today, guys, we've got another juice from vapegear.co.uk. What we've got today is Gummy Bears 12mg strength. Keith and Kirsty sent us down a couple more, so this is one of them. Couple of particulars, guys. First of all, 370 for 10ml, awesome sauce. UK made, very important I think as well. You know, for a UK juice I don't think that's a bad price at all. PG/VG ratio 60/40, alright, PG that is. Available in several strengths across the board, guys, and loads of flavours. We've done a fair few of them now, so kind of people watching you'll know what to expect. On a dripper with cotton, 0.8 to a 1 ohm build, freshly charged battery, mech. So yeah, that's kind of the setup we're running with and what we're doing today, so there you go.
Yeah, first off, there is flavour throat hit on this one. It's not bad, it's just, for me, that's probably about 3, maybe 4 sort of thing, and that's quite high, to be honest, for me. So, but yeah, there is a flavour throat hit, it's just pounding me in the back of the throat a little bit. But other than that, Gummy Bears, yes, it just tastes like the jelly kind of sweets. It kind of tastes, I wouldn't say specifically of Gummy Bears, but kind of all of them. It's kind of all those gelatin kind of sweets are tasting very similar, and it just tastes the same, to be honest.
Let's have a quick drip. Sorry guys.
But yeah, it's no kind of lingering aftertaste, slightly sweet like you'd expect. But the flavour is definitely more on the back of your throat than on your tongue. There's not really much taste on your tongue, you just kind of got the sweetness on your tongue, and all the flavour is pretty much on the back of your throat, but after you exhale it's pretty much gone. So it's quite nice.
For me, yeah, there's definitely a bit of a flavour for it. This one, it very well be the fact that we're running on a lower res build, guys. Depends on where you run yours at, you know. Yeah, definitely getting a sort of flavour for it of this. I'd say it's more of a 4 or 5 for me. I get more of it than he does. I'm getting like Worm said, you know, them jellies, they all taste fairly similar. So Gummy Bears, yeah, it tastes like Gummy Bears as well as most other jellies. But it's definitely on the sweeter side compared to like the Swedish Fish, for example, that we did a while ago. This is a very powdery liquid, if that makes sense. You know, I feel like I've got kind of coating on my mouth after it's left, not a flavour, but you know, you get that kind of nicotine powderiness. I didn't get that from a lot of the other juices, so I'm getting kind of a bit of a nicotine sort of coating on my mouth on this one. Might be because it's morning. But yeah, there you go, that's what it is. Couple of things about the bottles, guys. Chip compliant labels, tactile labels, all that kind of child safety dingles and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we can't expect that, it's wicked. We do 2 marks out of 10, guys. One for our personal take on the liquid, and then one for what it's supposed to taste like. Does it taste like it's supposed to? So does it taste like it's supposed to? Yeah, I mean, it's a 10. I mean, it tastes like Gummy Bears, but it also tastes like the rest of the gelatin sweets, like we said before. So yeah, they're all very similar tasting. This one I think is slightly sweeter than the actual sweet itself, but other than that, I think it's spot on. So 10. For me, does it taste like Gummy Bears? Yeah, it does. You do get it's not specific when you just grab a handful and chuck them in, and that flavour you're left with afterwards. That's kind of what it tastes like. So yeah, it's getting a 10 for tastes like Gummy Bears. It's really good. There you go. What do you think of it? For me personally, I'm going to give this one an 8. Just purely because I don't like the flavour for it I'm getting off of this one. It's kind of it's not uncomfortable, but it's not how I like to vape. So I like it to be kind of smooth all the way through as much as possible. The only one I tend to like a little bit of throat is menthols. So on this one, the sweetness is really spot on. I think in this one, I think maybe it could be the nicotine being carried by the flavour a little bit more on this one. So I'll probably have this in a lower strength, but for me, yeah, about an 8. For me, I'm going to give this one a 9. I think it's quite nice. I could probably do this most of the day. I couldn't do it all day. I think if I loaded this into a K-Fun, the throat hit would be more intensified, therefore it would stop me doing it all day. But I could quite happily vape this along for a few hours, not a problem at all. It's a sweet one, guys. If you're after a sweet juice, this is definitely ticks the kind of fruit sweet as opposed to, you know, your dessert sweets. So yeah, for me personally, I think it's a 9. I think it's a very nice juice. I mean, as have all of Vapegear's been, to be honest with you. But yeah, that for me is a 9. So yeah, go ahead, check it out, guys. If you wanted to have a little look on there, you know where to go. We'll link it down there for you anyway. And definitely, if you're after a Gummy Bear or you enjoy your Swedish Fish style vapes, and this one might be one for you. So yeah, worth a go. Are we done?
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you to Keith and Kirsty for sending this down to us. I've been Mr. Proton. This has been the Worm. We shall see you soon.